What's up, Trickers? We're back with another week of training. We started off attempting some pseudo double flips at the request of Misha, always pulling through with the good suggestions. I've wanted to give these a go for a while, but they're just kind of sketchy. Like, I find the landing sketchy, so I moved on to these double frisbee type things, which I can, like, get onto my hyperfoot more easily, and then tried them from Master Scoot, which I never use as a setup, but it felt right for this. I'm just putting my foot down instead of flipping twice, which doesn't make it a pseudo double flip, but it's a step in the right direction, and I'll work on them more in future videos. But I finished off the training just spamming some cork swings. Recently, Johan just did 33 corks, and it's absolutely insane. I mean, I could only get 5, I wanted to get more, but just times that by 6, and I'm almost at the world record. Anyways, moving on to the palmy session, I did a few more double full variations. That was supposed to be full hyper hook gyro, which it almost looked like, and then what's this? Full D-leg twist round, and then shuriken twist round actually felt really good. I think this is going to be one of my favorite variations to do because it just worked. Um, and then got onto the double full swipe and the double full hyper hook, which I missed out last week. These worked pretty well, probably one of my best double full hyper hooks that I've done. And I was feeling real punchy, so decided to try my hand at quad on the floor. I've done a few of these off air track and they're starting to get more consistent, so started to send it and it was actually looking like it might work. Shout out to Hannah, who's always hyping me up to land these tricks at these open sessions. You can see her with her guards on, scoping it out, seeing if I'm getting the quad. I decided to get rid of the mat because I was getting kind of close, and if I was going to land it, I didn't want it to be onto a mat because that's kind of lame. I'd rather just stomp it on the floor. Getting super close, and then this one, I managed to land on my feet. I don't know if you can call this a quad or not. Let's get the slow motion replay. It's pretty much 3.5, and that was kind of the consensus that I got when I posted it on Instagram, so that last half is going to be coming soon. Went back to try this trip cork combo out of Cheat 9. Didn't have enough power, same as last week, but what I think I might do next time is add a side swipe after the Cheat 9 to see if I can generate a bit more power from that, because just from the hook, it's just a little bit too slow. I saw Damon stomp this swing chain that I've been wanting to get for a very long time now, ever since RPG when I sent it for the first time. 0102. It's been on my mind for a while, so I'm finished off this session with trying to land it because I wasn't going to get it the trip cork combo, so didn't want to waste my time with that. And then I ended up hitting it right at the end of the session, 9:30, time to go home. Sometimes that time pressure is just what you need to get those combos that you should be able to land, but just keep choking on. Day 3, we did a dark side warm-up. I got my first full hyper last week, so it was time to squeeze in that extra half to get the dub. Working my way towards it from the cartwheel. It's my preferred setup. I had to really focus because the more I ripped the twist, the more wonky I went, so I had to lock in and eventually squeezed out that landing, super sketch. Didn't stick to the dark side for the whole session because I wanted to work on my cheat 10s and eventually cheat 12s as well. Got a nice little combo going for dub cork round, just the baby little round at the end, but you can still kind of see it. For cheat 12, I'm figuring out that obviously you need to cheat more at the start so it's easier to pump out the 2 twists, so really focusing on wrapping my leg all the way around. And there's my first cheat 12 on floor. Found this nice lookout spot and thought it would be rude not to do some tricks on this grassy patch I found. I wanted to hit some G switches, but it was not the best idea because every time I put down my plant leg I was leaving craters in the grass because it was super squishy. Still managed to get 3 consistently and just squeezed out 4 switches at the end. This session I was on my way to see a mate, but he was actually in the process of getting a haircut, so I just wandered off to my old primary school Found this concrete spot and pumped out some tricks. Pretty spontaneous session, but I don't usually train on concrete, so just gave it a little go. Got some creative combos out of it. Back in the gym, I played this little game of add-on by myself, which you were supposed to play with other people, but it's been a while since I've been able to do any tricking with my friends, so getting a little bit lonely, but got this cool little combo with the front swing Webster into aerial, which I thought was pretty unique. I've been working on front swings pretty consistently, and I actually pumped out the swing chain first try, which blew my mind. It's gotten to the point where these front swing chains are actually easier than just pumping out G-switches or corks, and it's probably because you get to use both feet so you don't get tired as easily. The only problem is that it's really hard to learn how to get into this flow of swinging off each leg, but super happy with how that shuriken turned out, and then working my way up towards double cork, which I just barely couldn't get, but that's coming soon. Finished off the session going through all the double cork variations. Had to do it on air track because I still don't have enough power on floor, but got to the D leg and then tried to get Fei Long, which you can kind of see. Snapu, Shuriken twist, what else? D leg twist with the bent legs, and then went for the McDirty, and it wasn't too bad. Shout out to my little gymnast Corbin getting his first back handspring on air track. He likes to watch these videos, so I think he'll be stoked to be in this one. Tried to get some more rotation on my snapus off the air track, but they still suck quite a lot, so moved on to double B twist with less run up than I usually use, just almost from standing, and then tried my hand at the standing double full as well, just slammed into the mat a few times before eventually stomping it. That's pretty much it for this week, so thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys again next week.